name it Crown Podcast.
Yeah, the Crown Podcast. Do you like that?
It doesn't really say that it's about MGA stuff though in
Wait,
the name.
we don't want it to be about MGA stuff. We want it to be more personal, if that's
Okay.
okay. Well, no, it's gonna be okay because you're here. So basically, we're gonna talk about a little about everything. We're just gonna get to know you a little bit as a community. We're gonna know what you do. We're gonna know what you like. We're gonna know who you are, basically. So why don't you like give yourself a little introduction? Who are you in the MGA community?
I am Loofy and I have been playing for a while. And I take long breaks and come back because it's too fucking addicting. That's
Yeah,
pretty much it.
yeah. You've been playing for like how many years now? Since like
I don't know.
2015?
I don't remember when I started. I remember Moose was playing when I started.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
in one of his frag videos.
at least pre 2020.
Yeah,
At least.
definitely.
But yeah, you've been a staple in the community for a while now, and you've been one of the top ranked players for a very long time, I think. Which is really cool, you know, to keep that to keep such a high status for a very long time is not many people, not a lot of
I don't
people
know
can
if
do.
that's hard to do in MGA though. There's not enough players to overthrow you as easy, or
I
like
mean, look at
change it.
Duck, for
Like,
example. He's been
yeah,
playing for a very long time, but now just more and more players have been joining, and he's just fallen off kind of. And Ridge is also like, dropping out of the top 10 soon. He's number 10 now.
yeah, but the fucking ELO ranking or whatever it is
Yeah, it's kind
doesn't
of
matter.
bullshit.
I
Yeah,
remember
but
there used to be the way it was is it was really hard to gain points in the beginning, and
hmm
then they changed it so that like the not so active players just like went down in points a lot more, and you could gain a
mm,
lot more points killing people. And
yeah.
then suddenly like the whole ranking restructured in like a matter of months.
Oh, so how
Because in
was
the
it?
beginning it was just like this one. I remember the number one rank was this random ass NA player that like no one knew about, and the only reason why he was up there is because he AFK'd so much.
Oh, so it was only activity points.
I don't know if it was only
Kind of.
activity points, but it was definitely like it was really hard to gain a lot of points. I think.
That's crazy. Yeah, now people are gaining. Now the top 10 only consists of like 30,000 points,
Yeah,
which is kind of crazy. When I started, the top player had 23,000 points or 25, I think Cosmic had.
yeah,
Now 25,000 is like barely top 15. That's crazy. But yeah. Um, so I just wanted to go back a little in time. So when did you actually start playing video games in general?
uh, I don't fucking know when it was like when I what was the first fucking game I played? I don't even know. I'm not a console gamer, but I did have a
Mm.
Nintendo DS, the original.
Oh, that's the classic.
Yeah, for
The
my
Mario,
like
the,
the in between generation between the '90s, like millennials and Generation Z. It's like the original console I used to play on was the Nintendo DS.
yeah, the DS was crazy. I loved how
Yeah,
small it was, and the Mario game on that was kind of crazy.
it was my grandmother's fucking Nintendo DS, and so it didn't she didn't really have any games for it, so I just played Brain Training on it for the first like year.
That's
That
crazy, bro.
face, that like Japanese man face, it's like low poly. It's just ingrained into my brain.
Oh my god, that's so good though. That game is actually crazy. Correct. So that's why you're so good today, I see. You trained your brain
No,
so
I was
much.
sucked at it. It was too hard for my infantile brain.
That's crazy. But yeah, you started out with the DS, the fucking brain training game on the DS,
I
and
think
then
so.
where did your gaming how do you call it gaming career go after that?
Career.
Yeah.
Uh, hold on, let me think. I started playing. I played a lot of Minecraft.
Mm.
It was the 1.5 update when I started playing
Oh,
Minecraft,
the best.
and then I was playing with my best friend at the time, a lot of
Mm.
Minecraft stuff, and I would sleep over at his place a lot because we were really cool, very good friends. And
Yeah.
then one day we were jumping on a trampoline, and he said I was starting playing this game where it's like classes and everything, and you have like engineer and all this shit. And he explains it to me, and it seemed kind of interesting. And I
Oh
always wanted to
shit.
play the games that he was playing because there were not a lot of games that he liked that I also like. He liked single player games a lot, so I was like,
Mm.
damn, finally a multiplayer game I can play with my best friends. So instead of just Minecraft, it was now also this other game, Team Fortress 2, and that's how I got into it. And that was around the gunmetal update.
Ooh, golden era. That's
Yeah,
that's crazy. On a trampoline in in the
yeah,
summer.
I remember. I don't know when it was exactly, but yeah. And then
That's
a bunch of other of my friends also played it, but they all stopped playing, and I just kept playing.
oh.
When I picked up the game, like the skill, see the curve or whatever it is like very steep. But
Mm.
I don't know, it kept me playing for some reason.
Yeah.
And what was the class I fucking made? I've made multiple classes. I've made fucking scout, sniper, of course, fucking
Mm.
soldier, and a little bit of demo man.
Mm. The
And
classic
then
tryhard classes.
yeah, the because I was not I don't care about spy like I like the classes that were very versatile. You
Mm.
could do
Mm.
so much with,
Yeah.
and I would also watch like a lot of videos of people playing the game. I used to watch like those funny TF2 videos, which are really cringe, but at the time they were funny to me.
What,
And
like
then
music or
yeah, I used to
star?
watch Musil and Star and Germa and Delphi, all
Oh
these
my
fucking
god.
YouTubers.
They were so
And
legendary though, back in the day.
yeah, and what's his name? Uncle
Uncle
fucking
Dane.
engineer. Yeah,
Uncle Dane's
and
still very
Funky
good,
as
man.
well.
Oh,
Uncle also makes
Funky.
videos, and yeah, he started in Team Fortress 2 videos.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, I was watching stuff like that, and then I also found videos of like people playing the game who were really good at the game. Because music and
Mm.
stuff, like you think, wow, they're so good, but they're playing in publics with a bunch
Mm.
of noobs. Of
Mm.
course, they're good in those publics, but I once came across this fucking YouTuber. I don't remember his name, but it was a demo main, and he absolutely destroyed. Like it was fucking, like it was crazy what he could do as a demo
Mm.
man. Just public. Like it seemed like he could never die. He would
Was
just
he
talk
was he
casually.
was he playing Stock Demo Man or was he playing like Demo Knights?
Yeah, stock demo man
Stock Demo Man.
with
Oh shit.
quickie launcher or the normal one. He was really really good at that.
That's
And
bog.
yeah, I think I kind of just like realized how much skill you can have in TF2. Like the skill ceiling is so high.
Yeah.
Also, because like there's so many. I also really enjoy TF2 because it's hard to get bored of it whenever there's so many community servers with like all these maps. I got into
Yeah.
playing like CP Orange maps and shit.
Yeah, those are crazy. I used to play a little bit on those, but
Yeah, I I had like a lot of sniper duels on like fucking sniper only maps. Those were it was so stupid because it's so monotone to gameplay, but it's just fun getting those flick headshots.
wait, we're playing like Snipezilla?
I don't know what it was called. It was just like like two. It was two sides with a giant pit in between, and
Mm.
then there's like
Yeah.
two bridges or something, and then you spawn, and there's two teams. It's just and everyone's just a sniper, and
Yeah.
then you'd have like snipers who just are way too good at the game and just insta kill you, and then you
Yeah.
would be raging.
Yeah. I never got a chance to play those, but I wish they were around today. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Because some of
and a
the
lot of them
best
were
like
trade servers.
snipers. Yeah. Huh?
Well,
What?
okay, not the sniper maps, but the a lot of the servers I used to play on were just trade servers because it was just like no conditions, no round endings or anything. It was just
Oh yeah,
constantly
yeah,
just
yeah.
fighting people.
Yeah. I was like a DM server almost.
Yeah,
It was yeah. That's the good old days. I wish those snipe servers were still around.
Are
But
they
yeah.
not?
No, not they kind of died out. Not many of them are left. I think there's like one, which is run by this one guy called the fuck was that, and he
Oh,
joins there sometimes, and it's just really dead most of the time.
yeah.
But yeah, that's really nice though. So
I
you've
remember
been huh?
my first 10 hours of rocket jumping, like practicing it. It was actually on the same server that we play MGA on right
Yeah.
now. It was on that one.
Oh, the MGA. There
Yeah,
wasn't
Jump
they
Academy
were the
1.
same. They were the same server, or
Well, the MG server we play on now is has like it's a fucking jump server technically,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
did those first couple of courses.
Mm.
That was before the timed course was even a thing.
Oh shit. Yeah. I remember I did some like some rocket jumping on the Jump Academy easy as well. Um,
Yeah.
it was I could never get past walls 9, I remember.
Dude, the the one jump that all the players get stuck on when they start learning to jump on that
Yeah.
map is the walls jump past the drop down.
Yeah,
It's like
that's the walls
super.
9.
That's so fucking hard.
It's really hard. It's
I
so
was
hard.
stuck on that for literally like 10 hours at least.
Yeah, it was crazy hard, but now I can clear it. I can clear it sometimes using just 3 rockets, and I've gotten so far. Oh, it's crazy to
I
look
do
back
it
on.
too.
Damn, that's
Just the one
crazy.
wall jump. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, it's very crazy.
But that's also how I found the MJ stuff. Because one day there was just a bunch of people on blue team, and I was like, why is there so many fucking people on blue?
Mm.
And then I joined blue, and it's this fucking arena where everyone's just hitting each other with shovels. I don't even know if I had a market gardener, but I was really bad.
Yeah, everyone is bad in the beginning, especially in MGA, because it's just
Yes.
so different. It's just so different from everything else.
Yeah, and even if you're good at market gardening in like pubs, you're still gonna be
Yeah,
dog shit at it in GA because the settings are different.
yeah, and it's just a totally different kind of pacing. You can
Yeah.
kind of chill in pugs, but you cannot really chill in MGA. It's kind of
And in pugs, you don't learn to fight another person market gardening. There's
exactly,
usually not someone on the other team.
exactly. So you just pencil jump in pugs, and MGA you have to strafe and wall bait and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that
I
reminds
like
me like,
the
huh?
Oh, I
What?
was gonna say I like the not dying to rockets thing. You would only die to someone fucking smacking you with a shovel.
Oh, right, yeah.
I didn't like
But
dying. So
yeah, I mean that's
man,
also one thing about MJ because
I remember I once like I was still really shit, and I joined the server and I did a fucking bunch of pencil jumps,
mm.
and this one guy just kept memeing me because it was so fucking easy, of course. But I
Yeah.
got so fucking pissed at that dude. It's like God damn it! Like 5 times in a row just memes me, and then they were like shit talking me as well.
Oh my God, that's probably a boy.
No, it was like a guy, and he renamed his name to Vanos Gaming to troll even more. I remember, and he had voice chat on as well, but I don't remember what he said on voice.
Oh
It
shit, he
was
has voice chat.
yeah.
Oh my God. Well, that just reminded me of like how I got into MJ because I got in an unconventional way. I actually got in through Ridge because I saw Ridge on that server one time because he joined my server, well our server I should say, which is a Jump Academy high tower. And he played there sometimes, but like he joined there once, and then I saw on another Jump Academy server like he said he would go there, and then I just followed him and got into MG that way. So it
No,
was that wasn't that long ago. It was only like a year and a half, I think, or a year.
yeah. I was taking my break, or like one of them, because I take so many from MG.
Yeah, because yeah, I didn't see you for a very long time. But yeah.
Yeah, it would just happen where I'd come back and suddenly there's like all these new players. Dude, I remember when White was like he was
Correct.
really bad at the beginning.
Oh.
He also had cosmetics and shit.
Oh
Like I
shit.
remember his loadout he had. But he would do I guess is what they call it a Colby bait where you like pogo and then you pogo back. He would do that
Yeah.
all the time. It was so fucking predictable. He was really bad. And then he changed to this playstyle where I would call it the routine playstyle because
hmm
he would just do these routines where you just constantly go around the walls, super fast, speed demon
Yeah.
style,
Yeah. Yeah.
until
Yeah.
you can finally like someone's finding someone else and you just kill them, you know,
Yeah.
without them
Yeah.
even noticing you.
Yeah.
That
That's.
was the only way to kill people, and I hated it. It was like, man, there he is again, fucking routine Andy.
Yeah. 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 I remember that as well. That's how I know why. Like there's that one speed demon on the walls that was just uh, killing everyone kind of.
I don't
Um,
know if he would get too many kills that playstyle, but it was just annoying
it
because
was
you could
it
never
yeah,
find
you could
him.
never catch him. You could never catch him. And yeah, that it was crazy. But yeah, I don't remember, especially in the beginning when I don't remember White being there much, but I do remember fighting Kaiser when he was in his infant era, because I actually joined before Kaiser, but by like a month or two. uh,
Uh-huh.
but so yeah, I remember seeing him not be very good, just being the rank 50 or rank 80.
Oh yeah, I remember that too. I remember when I came back, there was this player called Kaiser, and I always remembered was the guy with the cringe profile picture, the one
Right,
he's made
right. Yeah,
for like
the one
a
that
gaming
he
YouTube
still
channel.
has. The one he still has. Or
Yeah,
no, no, he changed. He's changed.
he changed it, so
Yeah,
it's a
but
little better. But it was like
it's a little
this Minecraft YouTuber profile picture
exactly.
for YouTube.
Well, yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, MG is great and all, but I'd like to talk about hobbies, especially music production, because you do a little bit of music production.
Yeah.
So, how did you get started with that? What made you want to do music?
My dad does music, so
Oh
we've
shit.
been doing it for like I don't know, like since the '90s or so. My dad was one of the first in our town to have a computer,
Oh
and
shit.
in the '90s or something. And then there was already like music production programs or something, I guess.
Mm.
Uh, so he's been doing it for a while. And then I always kind of knew that there's this thing where you can make music because I feel like a lot of people they grow up and they hear music, but they never really realize like, yo, I could do this too. You know, you can
Yeah.
make music yourself. The idea of that. So I always knew about that,
Mm.
seeing my dad make music and shit. And then one day I was at my friend's house, and I still remember the place I was sitting at the table,
Mm.
and I was bored. I didn't want to play Minecraft or anything else. It was just like I don't know. I was just bored, and this was 10 years ago. I was 10 years old,
Shit.
and I I was bored, and I thought, what can I do? And the only thing I thought about that I could still do to get rid of this boredom was just make music. I wanted to give it a try.
Mm.
So I downloaded this free music making program called LMS. I think it stands for Linux Music Making Software, but you can get it on Windows.
That's
And
crazy.
it's actually pretty alright, I think, because one of my classmates who makes like dubstep and stuff literally uses it as one of his main DAWs still. But, I used that for 2 days because that was on a Wednesday that I started, and then the Friday I had to go to my dad's, and then my dad was like, "Oh, you're making music? Here, let me get you a better DAW," which is like a program to make music. So, and then he cracked FL Studio for me. It was FL Studio 10.
Amazing. That's crazy.
Yeah, and that's I guess how that started. I I, did, I took a long break,
Mm.
many long breaks, you know, because
Yeah.
sometimes it just get boring.
Yeah,
Um,
I can see that.
or like I'd be interested in gaming again or something. It
Mm.
was like a
Mm.
cycle.
Yeah. So your
But
dad cracked FL Studio for you, and that's how you that's pretty much where you started.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's really easy to crack things as well.
Yeah.
RiotCity.net or whatever it's called.
Yeah, I remember my brother's actually working at a studio right now, and he also cracked FL Studio, and that's how he got started. Kind
Yeah,
of. It's like,
everyone kind of did it back then.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's yeah. I've actually tried to make something in FL Studio, and it's yeah. I can't do it. It's too hard. So I applaud you for being able to make something.
Yeah, I also never watched tutorials on how to do anything.
Yeah, you just did
I
it
don't know
yourself.
why. I just learned how to use FL Studio on my own mainly.
Mm-hmm.
Like here and there, there's like tutorials. Like I remember I learned about side chaining from a
Mm.
tutorial because I didn't do that way back then. I didn't know what that was.
Mm.
And if you're wondering what side chaining is, it's like the main mix of the music ducks every time the kick hits, so that the kick is a lot more, I guess,
Punchier.
audible. Yeah,
Yeah.
punchier, and you can actually hear the mix. And it
Okay.
has
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
cool
Yeah.
bouncing effect that people want.
Mm.
So it's really useful, and it's used in pretty much almost every electronic or house record. And I didn't know about it back then, so I found out through a tutorial. But
I
there's
didn't
like
know until
most of the
now.
stuff I do was just like stuff I learned on my own because that's kind of something you can do in music is like
Yeah.
you have a direct impact on the music whenever you put on an effect you instantly know oh that's what that does.
Mm. Yeah. That's it's a very wide creative field. I feel because there you can make so much, especially
Yeah,
now when you have a computer available, kind of like everywhere.
yeah, that's the thing too about like the way it is now is back in the day not many people had computers or like
Mm.
even further back there were no computers so there were way less
Exactly.
people making music. And
Exactly.
now that there's like a lot more people who have access to making music, there's a lot more subgenres and stuff popping up
Yeah.
than they like the rate at which they would pop up back in the day.
Exactly.
So it's like an evolution,
Mm.
like all it branches out and like more and more species get created or
Yeah.
like from evolution.
Back in the day, you needed an instrument. It was really hard to make stuff without an instrument. I mean,
Yeah.
some people did it, but like most of the like actually listenable music had instruments, and that was expensive. Still is expensive, somewhat.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, some of the stuff that they used to use back then, like synthesizers, are like more expensive now than they were back then.
Yeah, well, they're like collector. Wait, all synthesizers is more expensive?
Well, I don't know about all of them, but a lot of the iconic ones,
Yeah, Yamaha, the I don't
the
know any
Yamaha
other.
DX7, Juno 106, the Jupiter 8, fucking Prophet 5, all those synthesizers that were
Mm,
like used in albums like Thriller and stuff in the
mm,
80s, like they're really expensive now
Jesus.
because they're quite rare. They don't make them
Yeah.
anymore.
Oh shit. So
Well, I mean,
they've
they have like
become
newer versions of them, but it's like people want the ones
the
that were actually
original.
used back then. Yeah.
Yeah, the original. Because it's not the same.
It's not, it sounds warmer.
Yeah, fucking music nerds.
Yeah. I don't know. I like the idea. Like a lot of people have this idea in their head that you have to have all this gear and
Mm,
stuff to make really good music, but I like the opposite idea. I like that you're super limited with the fucking bullshit ass dog shit fucking effects that a dog comes with. Like the dog I use Reaper,
mm.
horrible effects that it comes with. Like it's a good dog, but the effects it comes with are dog shit. So I had to download a couple of effects, but even those are free. So like actually free, not cracked or anything.
Mm,
So the my whole like setup to make music, it's completely free. Even Reaper
yeah.
you can keep using for free after the trial period. So it's anyone can do it. And I like the idea of like, making music with stuff that is so fucking it's just free. Anyone can do it literally.
I mean, yeah, that's how many of the like, well, a couple artists started. Like, especially think of this Lil Peep guy because he actually used to make, well, he used to make his songs in GarageBand purely,
Yeah.
and you don't need more than a couple free programs and determination, and you've got yourself an entire career almost,
Hmm.
if you're skilled enough.
Yeah,
But yeah,
and it's like kind of like hip hop, for example, back then. Like they didn't have the money for like instruments and shit.
exactly.
So they used samplers, which were
Mm.
kind of like cheaper and like you could just load up a record, like a jazz record or something from the 70s, and then use that for your beats.
Yeah,
And it's fucking awesome because it's spawned a whole thing called sampling, which is what I do mostly
yeah,
now. I don't even use synthesizers anymore.
amazing.
Plugins.
Yeah, cool. This is where you add a bit of Luffy's music so we can listen to what it is
No, no,
in the video because that's yeah.
the video that is gonna
Yeah,
have two people, two viewers, two views.
exactly, exactly. Well, you gotta start somewhere. Not everyone's gonna come out of the gate fucking 20,000 views, you know?
Wow, this is cool, man. I don't know it's why, but this is cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, so, I don't really have anything more to ask. I mean, I got all my points. I got all my questions answered, you know.
You had
I,
questions?
yeah, those were my questions. I mean, I
So
don't
do
know
you
if
have like a
cool.
list of
No,
questions to
no.
write
Well,
down?
it's a mental list.
Oh,
No, I did
well,
not
I
ask
can't do
about
that.
VR chat.
I mean, you could ask
The
about
least
VRChat,
favorite player. Yeah, well,
but I'm not
so
gonna go into it very deeply.
no, I would not lie to you either, because we're gonna get age restricted. Uh,
Yes,
but yes, VR chat. How'd you get into VR chat and why?
I got into it April 2019, and
April 20.
because I was watching. I used to play Gmod back in the day, and
Mm,
I played like a little bit of RP stuff, and I watched a YouTube channel called Frisky Hyena, which was like really funny to me, and
mm,
he did like Star Wars RP, so I played a lot of RP, and then um, I watched one of his more newer videos, and it was a VR chat video. So he started playing VR chat and stuff, and like streaming it. And a lot of videos he uploaded were just like compilations, and it was so fucking funny to me the stuff you
mm.
could do in that game. And I thought like I want to try it as well. It looks so fucking funny. And then that's how I started playing VR chat, because
Oh
I
shit.
started playing it because of the YouTuber.
Mm.
Uh, And yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna note down like the whole chronological order of like all the friend groups I've been a part of. But yeah, I quickly realized it was like not really. That was before they released the Quest 2. And
Mm.
if you're not too familiar, Quest 2 is the headset that all the kids, their grandmothers got them for Christmas, which is a problem for VR chat because after the Quest 2 came out, all the public worlds were filled with kids, fucking children,
Oh no.
with fucking Quest 2 headsets. And they couldn't even see your avatar because the Quest 2 wasn't powerful enough by itself to load most of the good avatars. So, and they were just annoying kids too. Too young as well to play the game. So it was just like,
Well,
I had a
yeah.
short period of time where I played the game before that.
Mm. So you played a bit before the golden age, or a bit in the golden age, and then
Yeah,
well
I mean,
then
it
it turned
depends
to
on
shit.
what you would consider golden age.
Well, before
I
the
don't know if
Quest 2, I
VR
guess,
chat. Yeah,
because the Quest 2 seems like when the quality kind of dropped in VR chat.
the quality in well, I don't know. This thing is like a lot of VR chat users are really the ones that have been playing for a while, and especially back then, they
Mm.
there's like a bit of an elitist mentality. It's like if you're a trusted user and all this shit, it's really
Mm-hmm.
cringe. Uh, but when the Quest 2 came out, that like they kind of drove it out a little bit because all the newer players that came in were like, "Fuck you guys, you're fucking boring and stupid," you know, because they were elitist and shit. So
Yeah.
it wasn't all bad. Yeah, a lot of people are like, I don't really go to publics anymore. I only go to public worlds if the public world doesn't allow Quest users.
Oh, so there's an actual thing that there's a barrier. There's like a filter to filter out quest
When
users.
you upload a world, you can upload it to PC version, and then you can also upload it to Quest version. And
Oh,
most of the public worlds are also uploaded to Quest version because they want to have as many people playing their worlds, of course. But one
yeah.
world that was like is one of the original public worlds that people always used to hang out in, the Great Pug. They never made a Quest version for it, so there's only PC users in there ever.
Oh shit, that's crazy. So
Yeah,
there is
yeah,
like
you
you
can get
can
the
divide
extras.
up the communities, or well, the communities I say, but you can divide
Yeah,
up so you can filter out all the quest users. That's crazy.
yeah.
Uh,
Actually, funny if you want to upload a world to be Quest compatible, you have to upload it under Android
ooh,
because it's
yikes.
like it works under Android or something. The Quest system, I think.
Oh, that's weird. That's really weird. Um, I have one more question. That from the community, I should say. We want you to rank the least best player in
the
MGA.
the worst player,
No, just the least best.
but that means worst.
Well, I think you can we can like rank it not of everyone, but maybe
Out of who?
people in this server,
Uh,
or just the people you know off the top of your head, kind of like Ridge, me, Cool, Rarity, Cosmo, Cosmic, uh,
there's Accenture
Doc.
on the server.
Accenture is also on this server. You see, he's number one.
No, no, it's just Accenture. I think he can get better, but it's like I don't know.
He doesn't take it
He
seriously
doesn't.
enough.
I
I
think
don't
he
think.
does because he gets really mad when he gets killed. So there's no way he doesn't take it serious.
But he
But
spins.
yeah,
That's how he speaks. He
that's how
spins.
he outs his rage.
He just
Um,
spins.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
but he doesn't really improve, is what I was gonna say. He doesn't like
yes,
learn from his mistakes.
I agree. But actually, in the tournament that we held, the summer championships, I was actually surprised to see how well he did because he was actually like doing stuff in that tournament, which I have never seen him do.
He
Like
actually
wall
moved
baiting.
in that
He
tournament. Last
actually
time
wall
he stood
baited.
still and did
No,
nothing.
but like he actually wall baited, and I did not expect that. I thought he would
I
just be
think
like ground goblin, like he
part of it
usually
is
is.
because I've been telling him to fucking do it because everyone does it, and it's like if you want to
Yeah,
get better, you have to wall bait.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But he does like he still has a lot of the stuff that he used to do that is just
Mm,
bad. Like he doesn't look at his opponent enough.
mm.
He like looks at the floor to do a fucking pogo without even jumping. Like like you just crouch and then you shoot, and then
Yeah,
he could use it as like a little jump to hit someone, but he does it to get away, which is stupid because it's such a small jump. Like it doesn't. It's just not really. I don't know.
it's a yeah, bad habits. Bad habits die hard.
But habitus. So I don't know. I wouldn't rank him as the worst because there's definitely worser people.
The least
Mentality
best.
wise, oh, the least best. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, out of the players that are existent right now.
I'm surprised at Luco's change because,
Yeah,
um,
that was crazy.
well, I think he just like changed his internet or something. I feel like because he would always complain about his internet if he got killed a bunch,
Yes.
and he was like the only player that I actually just disliked the mentality of because he would always just complain like a little bitch every time he
Mm.
get killed much. And now it
Yeah.
doesn't happen anymore, seemingly. So
Maybe he grew up. Maybe he just realized complaining doesn't really get you anywhere.
yeah, I also had to realize that I
Yeah,
shouldn't get mad over getting killed in MGA.
everyone has to realize that, of course. And
Yeah.
some
It's hard.
people have gotten over it, some people haven't. It's a hard mentality to achieve. Not everyone
Yeah.
does it. I mean, just look at MGE players.
MGE. I don't know anything about MGE players.
They have huge egos and they complain about everything. But yeah.
Um,
Um, so what do you think about Cool? How is he?
Cool. Cool got a lot better in the past year, I think,
Yeah.
because I remember back in the day, dude. Fuck you, Cool. I always disliked your outfit because you copied my Spartan helmet. So every time you joined, before I knew what you were like or spoke, I would always be like, "Oh, here's the fucking copy again." And that was back when I was better than you still. So
Oh my God. This is I didn't expect it to be this much blaming. This is crazy. This is drama.
there's so much drama right now.
So much drama. Keemstar, where are you? But yeah. So Cool has gotten a lot better, that's what you're saying. Do you think he's one of the best?
Uh, I don't know. I haven't seen people play enough, and I haven't played much recently, so I don't
Mm.
know. I don't have a qualified opinion.
Mm. Well, did you watch the Summer Championships or the Bridges tournament?
Uh, no. I mean,
No.
I didn't watch the final, and I didn't watch Rich Championship tournament at all.
I
I
mean,
didn't know it was happening.
unfortunate. But you played in the Summer Championships, didn't you?
Yeah, but then I kind of like after I was done playing, I started doing something else. I don't remember what.
You just left. You
No, I
just
was still in
left.
the voice call, but
Oh.
just gonna
They just forgot about the entire tournament
look if you can
afterwards.
beat Kaiser consistently, then I think you're very very good. I think you might be one of the better players, one of the best,
Might be.
because I don't know how to fucking beat Kaiser. Well, I
Yeah.
know how to beat him. Just like change my playstyle to be absolutely fucking cancerous and
Yeah.
annoying as fuck.
But that requires skill and
It
a lot of
requires
it.
to stop being stop having fun for me
Yeah, yeah.
playing, because I like to be really aggressive and fucking just like get kills really fast because I need
Mm,
short bursts of dopamine. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I play really fast and quick
Mm,
and not very passive. I'm very
mm,
aggressive.
yeah. I mean, yeah, if you can beat Kaiser, that's just you're probably one of the best players right now. Yeah. Um, Rarity, what do you think about him? He's a very interesting player in my opinion, but I
Dude,
want to see
Rarity,
what
man,
you
fuck,
see.
I hated Rarity back like in the game, not really, but
Yeah,
because he would
yeah,
just
yeah,
play on
yeah.
the fucking towers.
Exactly.
And then he the only way he would ever win is because back then he was the only player who I couldn't win in a joust with, because like I swear, man, we would jump at the same time, and so there was no speed advantage
Mm.
either, and it was just like it would literally just be like pain or something. And now his internet is like even worse, so he like phases through me and then somehow gets me first. I like last time I played, I landed on him, and no, he landed on me. I literally like jumped up to get away from the situation. He landed on me, so I went down, and then I got killed by him. So the server thought he didn't land on me. It's like, what? I literally bounced down because he landed on me. Like, he doesn't have his swing anymore. Yeah,
That's
fucking
crazy.
shit
That's the
ass internet.
it's the Birmingham thing. Birmingham thing. Birmingham
Yeah,
power. The Belgian power has been defeated, unfortunately.
fucking
Uh,
Belgium, shithole little country.
uh, yeah. Okay. So one last player we need to talk about. Is a guy you probably haven't played with a bunch because you're from different regions. But Cosmo, the the new guy, the new kid on the block, a rank one MGA player, some might say. Um,
I don't know. I still don't know the difference between Cosmo and Poseidon because they're both Americans, and Americans sound so fucking similar. Like, I don't
okay.
know.
Yeah.
They have like very similar voices. I
Mhm.
feel like I haven't
Mhm.
heard them speaking up to distinguish yet. But Yeah, I don't know how good they are because the thing is, when you play on EU as an American, you have a lot of ping, and it's like that is a really big difference.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I remember back in the day, it's hard for me to judge how good Cosmos Poseidon are really, because I mean I can't play against them while they
Mm,
have like low ping and I do as well.
mm,
And the reason why I say that is because I just know like I think the way it is whenever you have like a high amount of ping on a server, you don't get updated for the players that have low ping as
yeah.
fast as you should. So you're actually closer to them than they are seeing you. And
Yeah.
then they misinterpret the distance and then they jump away less quickly and then they get killed even though on their screen they jumped away quickly enough.
Exactly.
So yeah, that happened a lot to me playing against American players. And it's really
Mm.
frustrating because like on your screen you absolutely like avoided that and then suddenly like you're already like 10
Suddenly
feet in
you
the air
didn't.
and then you just like oh nope never mind I guess like
Exactly.
even though absolutely you dodged it. So
Yeah, yeah. But yeah,
so I don't know I can't they seem very good but I don't know anything about the US scene to be honest I never go there.
I think the newer generations of the NA players are worse than the older ones. Cause you remember Cosmic, right? And Dog. Those are very two good players.
I don't
Two
know who
good
Dog
players.
is.
Like he's joined the server sometimes. He always changes his name. He's never named Dog. But he's American and he's got this fucking little UFO thing chasing him. You know? No?
Nope, I don't know who it
Okay,
is.
well he fucking he ups a lot and he can absolutely smash everyone in EU. And it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy how he does it, but I think they are much, much better than the modern generation of NU players like Cosmos, Moses, Poseidon, and I don't know who else. Shmuel,
Wait, you think
whatever.
that yeah, you think that they're better than Cosmos Poseidon?
Yes,
Yeah. I don't know. I never, like I said, I don't play enough. I never played enough
exactly.
against Cosmic or whatever.
Yeah.
I actually thought that Cosmo was Cosmic because
Same.
you guys both have fucking Cosm in your name.
Cosm.
Yeah, I thought Cosmic just changed their name.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I did the same, so
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, I don't know how long we've been going. Cool. How long have we been going? Cool. 40 minutes. Is that enough? I think it's enough. I'm not
40
gonna lie.
minutes?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But yeah, thank you
I
for
could go
being.
on for literally hours.
Yeah, I
That's
can't because I don't have any more. I'm having a brain fart right now. I'm not gonna lie. I just
oh.
have no ideas or whatsoever. Um, but
I don't
yeah,
know. If you want it to be a really natural podcast, you don't have to have questions in your mind. You just keep talking about what you're talking about.
I mean, I don't know what to talk about though. That's the thing. I want to
Oh,
have
we're
like,
talking about MGA players.
yeah, but I don't really know what to talk about MJ players. They exist, and that's it.
Okay, there's a lot more to say. A
I
lot more to
mean,
say than that.
what do you want to talk about the MJ players? Is
They're
it?
really racist. Well, most of them, it seems, on the
Yeah.
server.
You think they would you think they would fit in Southern America?
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay.
I don't.
Yeah. What do you think about like Cool's EMGL thing? What do you think about EMGL? Do you think
Wait,
it'll work?
that's his. What does it stand for? European Market Garden League or
Well, it
Epic Market
was. Yeah,
Garden?
Epic Market Company because they expanded into Asia and NA.
Oh, okay, okay. Wait, is there like Asian stuff going on?
No, no, there
Oh,
isn't because no Asia player wants to play. The last day, the last Asia MGA tournament was 18th of June, I think. Yeah,
hmm.
18th of June, and that was like they
Don't
had
they
a
have like a
2v2 thing.
really different play style from us? The
I've heard they
Asians.
only pay pencil jump.
Okay, well I don't know about that, but I've heard they don't like just playing arena. I've heard they duel more.
They
That they
duel.
do duels a lot more. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know what they do in Asia. I've never been there. So,
Oh.
yeah. I mean, I can talk about like I don't know. There was this one guy named Thickwill. He had pretty good music taste. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, who the fuck is Fickle?
I don't know, man. I just know him. He was like from. He was from
You don't
like.
seem to know a lot.
Yeah, no, I don't know, man. I just know about EU.
Oh wait, the
EU's
guy
the
was from
only.
Asia.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Huh.
All Asians are tier 5 jumpers. God sink mains. Okay, they sink a lot.
Fucking. That's one thing is like everyone plays jump maps and is good at jumping, and I am not. I don't like to play many jump maps.
I mean, you don't have
I don't
to.
know. I know, but usually, I mean, if I wanted to get better at MGA, I would probably do jump maps, but I'm just too fucking bored. I'm not like, well, I'm not bored, but I don't want to do it because
It
it's
takes a
like a
lot of
waste of
effort.
time.
It takes so much effort for nothing. But yeah, I used to not jump, but now I do jump. Um, it hasn't. It has improved me, but like it's still
What is your
different, bro.
playstyle like? I haven't like you b hop a lot, and I don't know
Used to.
anything else.
I used to be hop. I used to be Foon. Uh, too much for Z block. Yeah, that was me. But
Uh-huh.
yeah, that's it. I wall bugged. I popularized wall bugs, I believe. I made them.
I
I
was the
showed.
pioneer behind wall bugging. Okay,
Actually,
do you know who you're talking to?
the first guy who wall bugged, that was fucking Omega, and man, I hate him, man. I was kind of sad when I realized I wasn't the first wall bugger. But yeah, I used to wall bug a lot, and kill people with it. But now people know how to play against it. They just go fast at me instead of going on top of me.
Well, back in the day, I don't think you could do wall bugging because back in the day there was no the corners were like actually corners.
Oh my
There was
god,
no diagonal edge there. So
that's
people would sit
crazy.
all the way in the corner, and then dude, people back in the day used to do this stupid ass thing where they would sit in the corner, and then when someone would like come come towards them to go kill them, they would just meme them or like try to meme, and like it was so stupid. It's like you know what they're gonna do, but memes are like this thing where it's like 50-50. You know, it's like either
Yeah,
you land on top of them or you go next to them, and it's sometimes it's hard to control that. I feel like
it's
because
very hard to control.
sometimes they jump forwards or sometimes they just jump up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's weird. It's very weird, but
Yeah. I've
yeah.
recently started to implement a lot more memes into my playstyle because I remember back in the day I was really, really bad at them. I would never do them.
Really? I thought you were from
Yeah.
the meme era, like
I
around
don't know what
Duck.
the fuck a meme era is, but I used
Like
to
the
never do
okay, well,
them.
the people from like around when this MGA server started memed a lot, and I mean a fuck ton. That was like the only thing they did. But
Really?
yeah, they're very low memes as well, very low. But yeah, they used to be gods of that. Because Duck is pretty good at memes, and Dwemer is pretty good at memes,
Hmm.
and Apple as well.
Apple is like he has such a unique play style. Like
Yes.
he fucking jukes like he's probably the one of the best jukers because he plays so different from everyone else. You never predict where he's gonna go. You know, usually it's like, oh, he's gonna jump back or something, but he's always like found another way to fucking keep himself in the air to
Yeah.
just catch you. You know, it's so annoying. But when he fucks up, it's like, oh, he really fucked up. He's always dead. You know,
Mm-mm.
at least in my experience. Upper.
Yeah, he's like my one of my favorite players. Like he's a lot of fun to play against, I think.
Yeah.
Because he's just so as you said, so unique, so unique. It's hard to replicate even his playstyle, and it's hard
Yeah.
to what it's hard to play against it. But if you've seen him fight a new player, it's kind of embarrassing for him because he can just not kill any new player. It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah,
new players just are hard to kill
I
because
know.
they don't even know where they're going. So how are you supposed to know where they're going?
Exactly.
It's like
Exactly.
they just jump up or like they always fucking jump away right the moment you're about to land.
Exactly.
And then when you go for like a more horizontal jump, they just like walk to the side without even seeing you. Like it's so hard to know where they're going because they don't even know where you are, so they just
Yeah.
randomly walk around.
Yeah.
That's
Uh,
something I've tried to implement is just like do random ass shit that doesn't make sense whenever I jump around.
yes, I have done that. I have tried as well, and sometimes it works. Sometimes
Yeah.
it works.
I love doing this thing where um instead of people do like wall jumps, they jump up on the wall and then they jump at their opponent instantly.
Wall
Uh
break.
yeah, but you can do another step. So it's like you jump up on the wall and then you do another jump somewhere else, and then you jump for your opponent. But by that point, they've
Mm,
already landed because they tried to go for you or something. It happens a
yeah.
lot with like Accenture, and then
Yeah.
it's really predictable where people are going to jump to when you're playing next to the big walls because they
Yeah.
can only go two ways usually. Most
Yeah.
people do. Some people will actually be smart and jump towards the middle, but it's either forwards or backwards, and it's pretty predictable where people are going to go usually.
Yeah.
So then I'll do this move where I'll just randomly jump up on one of the towers on the side and then on the wall, and then I'll jump towards the area that they're landing, and then it'll just look like I completely predicted where they were going to go.
Yeah.
That's fine.
You can do a lot of things. A lot of things. It's quite a wide variety, I think, game mode.
Yeah. High skill ceiling.
Very high. I don't think anyone has reached it. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I don't know. I feel like it's impossible to reach the ceiling because it's like there's so much shit you can do, and you can always improve because you can always like suddenly predict someone better than you thought you were going to predict them. Like there's a
Yeah.
lot of luck involved as well.
Yeah. It's hard to do anything, I guess. I don't know. My brain is starting to break down. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
I know. It's like that sentence doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, my brain
It's
is
hard to do
breaking down.
anything at all. You know what you're saying?
No, of course not. Yeah, I'm dying. But yeah, now we've gone on for 50 minutes, I think.
You should cut the podcast, or I
Yeah,
don't know if you're gonna cut it or not, but
no,
I would.
we're gonna just gonna keep it like this, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, we're gonna cut it off. Well, no. Um, I don't know who I will interview next, or me,
Who have you already done?
you.
Didn't you do rarity before me?
Well, no, kind of. I just warmed up, man. I
Oh,
just warmed up my questions. Well, I don't really know what to do next. Like, we could do like Xbox or something.